What are you drawing there, Logan?
I'm drawing the badger.
The badger.
I'm drawing the monster first right now. I'm just trying to get his eye shape.
Doing the cover for issue number 8.
Yep.
What are you working on, Nola?
This is She-Hulk.
Sensational She-Hulk, number 1.
His eye is more wide. It's not...
That's John Byrne artwork there.
That's really good.
That's Bill Reinhold. Remember Bill sending you girls some prints a couple years ago?
What print was it again?
One of them was all the nature animals.
Yes, I remember that.
And
that was cool.
The other one was a princess with her castle.
That was nice. I remember that.
Kind of.
Which one did we both want again? I feel like we both wanted... Did we both want the princess?
I think so, but I think you took the nature stuff.
I don't even know what it is now. Do you have it?
Yeah, I probably got it put up somewhere.
Just because our little 9-year-old selves would probably break it.
Yeah, try to tape it or pin it. We'll have to get it framed. But you said you thought that one would go more with your style of your room.
Yeah, probably would.
Okay, his eyes
Logan
are
was
way
more
big.
girly, I'd say.
Yeah, probably. Add a lot more color. A lot of colors to it.
I'm getting some lots ready. Right now I'm working on an old 1980s DC Star Trek lot.
Nice.
These are all newsstand edition, which means, see the barcodes down here?
Yeah.
Whereas this over here says direct edition.
What is that?
This went to comic book shops. These went to like magazine stands and newspaper stands. Now the magazine and newspaper stand ones usually are not as in good of condition because they went out to people who were just like thumbing through them and whatnot.
Yeah.
Whereas comic book collectors are a little more particular with their books. And I hold these up and look at them to make sure there's no little knots of plastic in them, because sometimes you get little knots of plastic. I don't like those ones, because when they're pressed up against other comics, they can leave little dents on the covers.
What do you think so far?
Very nice.
What? I'm trying not to make... I had to get her ears
His
more
eyes
even.
too wide.
Like her
But then again,
more down.
I don't want them super slanted. Okay, I got the eye shape. Think.
Just remember, you're trying to do it in their style to an extent,
Yeah.
but also within your flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm just right now trying to make sure that the eyes are kind of lined up. Because his eyes are a little more further out, but I think I'm just going to do it this way.
What was today again?
Your
birthday,
sir.
Oh, it's my birthday?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
You're...
Can't believe I'm 31 already.
32. I mean, 40. 42.
Somewhere between 31 and 52.
No, you're not 52 yet. You're 42. You thought you were turning 43 though, but you gained an extra year in your life, so
Yeah.
congratulations.
For the
sir.
first time in my life, I
Forgot how old
lost
you were.
track of how old I was.
Yep.
That's what happens when you get older. I remember when I was younger, I'd ask people back, how old? And they'd be like, 60. And I'm like, you don't know how old you are? Now I understand why. Those years blur together as you get older.
I need to make him look more scared. Okay.
I'm liking my eyebrows so far.
Okay, Father. This is what I have so far.
Heck yeah.
Working on the monster's eye.
I got an eyebrow, some hair.
Get some back under his eyes. Oh. Okay.
So it'd be a slim chance that whoever buys these Star Trek comics will ever see this video.
Mm-hmm.
But they might, and they'll be like, oh, he's bagging and boarding the books I bought.
Scary it could be.
Yeah, some of these Star Treks are really nice.
Oh my, he looks not too scary yet, but that's what I was expecting.
For being like 40-year-old newsstands. A
Where?
lot of them are like...
Oh my
near mint.
gosh. Those do look good. Those look really good.
Well, I'm just saying the condition of some of these, like, a couple of them are VF minuses, but Like that's about like a near mint book. Look at it. You know what I mean?
That looks
There's
really
no
good.
creases, no nothing.
That looks really good.
It's glossy.
That looks really good.
Okay, now let's start. Maybe we should.
For those
record
people who
this.
like to get their stuff graded, these would be about worth a press and a grade. You might get some 9/8 back on a few of these.
Pretty good. Okay, he's not gonna look like a monster.
I know one guy on Instagram, I sold him.
The little part of his nose there it starts off like
Yeah.
a little scale or wrinkle or whatever it is.
Sold him a Thunderbolts book, and he sent it off graded to get graded, and he said that it came back as a 9/8.
That's good.
Yeah, it's real good. I like people to have nice books.
I mean, you want nice books, so
Yeah.
people should have nice books.
I enjoy my nice books. I like people to enjoy their nice books. This one. Oh, that was folded
Oh,
the way it was shipped.
it's not good.
I left a little fold
Sorry,
on
what?
this one, and I don't like the look of it.
Mr. Monster, your nose is difficult to draw.
But it's not like that. I made a few of them like that. I'm gonna just use that chunk from my own stuff.
It looks like the kissy lips. It's like so. His nose. See Nola? It's making the kissy face. Oh, it is. Just the start of his nose.
You better spend a little more time drawing, a little less time showing it off, buddy. That one looks a little.
Ooh, I like this. I like coming together.
Okay. Your nose is looking decent right now. In a way.
March 1985. How old were you girls then?
Wasn't alive.
Wasn't alive,
Oh,
were you?
yeah. I had to think about it. I was like,
You had to think about it.
yeah, I wasn't alive. Nope. Had a minute. Were you alive then, Father?
Look there, look, there's a Ghostbusters computer video game
Ooh, that's
advertisement.
fun.
Have you ever played it before, do you think?
I did play that. I played it on Commodore 64 or VIC-20, which was before they released Nintendo, kind of around when they did Atari.
Okay, your nose isn't that shape then.
That makes me sound old there. Talking about them old video game consoles. You girls get your Sega Genesis on and your PlayStation 2.
I think Caleb enjoy it.
And who?
Caleb?
Oh, enjoy it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, who's Joliet?
No, Caleb gets excited though. You're like, yes, I beat you.
Yep, he got to play PlayStation 2 for the first time a few weeks back.
That sounded just like him. How I just said. How he sounded. Yes, I beat you. He has that little voice.
I have to hook the old PlayStation up so he can play a PlayStation 1.
Nice.
Because he had only ever played PlayStation 3 and above.
Oh my.
He'd never done to number 1 or number 2.
This is interesting, Mr. Monster. So, I saw I have
Star Treks are
the
done.
monster's nose done.
Ooh, I like her.
Right, that's
That's
it.
good. See?
Yep, getting it.
Ooh,
The comic is going to be difficult though.
how are you doing that so fast?
kind of. You might want to. I was gonna say after you wherever I was gonna say before you do that arm and stuff, you might want to kind of start with the comic. That way you
Your
know.
problem is, Monster, you don't look scary. You look kind of happy. Oh,
It's this.
That's the original badger that Grandma Rita gave me.
oh, you did?
Yep. See how it's all beat up on the edges? That's because I read the heck out of it when I was a kid.
He so far looks like he has a mustache. What do you look at mustache?
Now I'm doing some detective comics. Who's
Ooh.
the star of Detective Comics, girls?
Spawn.
Oh,
What?
I should have known. Spawn was
Who's
in
that character?
Batman.
I don't know
Detective
how I did
Comics.
not get that. I was like, how did I not
Do you
get
know what DC stands for?
No.
Detective Comics.
Oh. I never noticed. I didn't realize that.
Nor did I.
So this is the one title where it's a little funny. This is Detective Comics by Detective Comics.
He's got a little.
But people don't ever really call DC, the company, Detective Comics, even though that's what it stands for.
I never knew that. You just taught me something new.
Maybe I'm lying. Maybe it stands for Dirty Chalk.
Her fingers look bent.
Dopey Cannibals.
Huh? Oh. I was like, that's a comic cover?
Distinguished Cats.
Dope cat.
Dope Cat.
Yeah.
There's a comic book I got recently, Dope Cat Comics.
Oh.
Well, I guess not
What's
real
it about?
recently, within the last year or two.
What's it arcade?
It's like an old school. It's not actually old school, but it's done up in the old school, like 1970s independent black and white style.
Mr. Monsters. Look at
Alternative
Her
underground.
hand looks like it was stung by a bee. It looks so swollen. No, why it's looking like that.
Oh, my monster, you look funny.
Are you drawing little Mott's funny? Where is it?
He's like, nah.
I don't know how to describe him, but he sure doesn't look like a monster yet. It's kind of like, interesting. She's holding her own
And he's
kind.
trying to open type things.
I don't like this hand. This hand is looking kind of bizarre.
Do you have a tongue, Mr. Monster?
Her fingers look all bent and crooked looking.
Nah, what do you think of the monster's mouth?
Yeah, that's good.
Is this cool to see your daughter do this?
No,
No.
not at all.
That's
The
interesting.
comic that you read as a child.
I'm not
your
even
daughter.
actually related to you people.
Oh, father.
You guys are computer simulations created by artificial intelligence.
That'd be sad.
I'd be sad if I found out I wasn't a human.
I programmed my videos with a green screen, and then I put you guys in as characters, and people think I really have kids. It's pretty neat. Or maybe it's the other way around. Maybe you guys green screen me in and pretend you have a dad. When really your dad was a robot that went back to the planet Neptune years ago.
That'd be sad.
That would be sad.
Well, but not with the monster. He's looking interesting. He's got those spikes on his head or whatever. See what's going on here?
This is all a little work a lot of people don't think about. Cats putting into selling their books and stuff.
My eraser fell off. Now I can't erase
I think his mouth is too
stuff like
big.
this.
Father, his mouth is like all the way down to here. Maybe his mouth is here.
Crazy. Let's just make some more finger bites in the hair.
Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
This was a fun batch of Detective Comics. I was around your girls' age when these came out. This was June 1991.
Looks like it says She-Hulk.
It's about 20 years before you made your appearance on planet Earth.
It's crazy to think I wasn't alive.
just life.
It wasn't a lot of
Okay.
time, baby.
Looking for all your home.
Say, there's been a lot more time on this planet that you haven't been alive than you have, huh?
Yeah.
She looks like she's smiling. She's like,
And her bangs are covering her eyeballs.
he looks like I don't know what.
He's so cute.
Yeah, he's looking good.
He's so cute. I like it.
Looking like the demon.
Yeah, he is.
But the demon isn't very cute.
No, most demons aren't.
He is, though.
He's just a cutesy wootsy little demony weemony.
Ooh, this
Is it? Where draw? Some of whether this is supposed to be on it. I guess this is photo, maybe. Who knows?
See, at the pace you guys are going, I'm thinking when you guys get older and you're professionals, you'll be doing like 8 comics a month and you'll be releasing 1 graphic novel a year. But you both will be winning Eisners.
Yeah. Different
I mean, the
timing.
pace is going a little more slower. I used to try and go like super fast, but
Well,
now
I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
I mean, you go at
See
your
what
own
you
pace.
got. Yeah, go at your own pace, but see what you got versus where she's at.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? It's definitely a different pace. But, yeah.
That's usually how it is when you roll draw.
She's a little quicker about it.
Mm-hmm. I like getting it done, but adding time and adding details. It's like quick little details, though. I'm sure I can make it better. I like how it is.
I don't try to make everything perfect. However, I do try and make it like if I
She
see
looks like
something
she's
and
no
don't
like
muscles
on
on
it,
this hand, but that's
I'll
so
fix
much
it. And if it takes a long time, oh well, it takes a long time.
I forgot.
Well, you know, a lot of times that's why the artists, what they'll do is they'll do a light sketch of it. A light sketch. And that way they can fix the light sketches and stuff before they start putting in the dark lines. You know?
His jaw is
Sounds like it started raining outside.
is that right?
That's what it sounded like.
Maybe just be leather.
Here, let me push this down a little bit. Now I'm doing some crossed comics. Crossed is stuff you girls cannot read until you're at least 18 years old.
Easy.
Because it is extreme horror.
Is it some of the craziest that you've seen?
Do you think
Yep.
it would change my life if I read it?
Yeah, you would. I mean, like I said, it's really extreme horror. Like
It's really
wild,
dark.
Wild, yeah. Definitely not suggested for any kids,
Or any beginners.
any beginners. Yeah, if you're like just getting into like horror comics, start with some lighter stuff.
Like Creeping the Tails, right? Something like that.
Like Tales from the Crypt,
Yeah.
and like, and even all that stuff is really extreme.
It is.
Well, yeah.
I don't know if I'm that extreme.
Well, it is when you get older and you think about it, about what the storylines are about. You'll be like, wow, that's pretty hardcore. Actually, they don't get as graphic with the details and the drawing as
Yeah.
they do in the newer stuff. But there's a lot of like good horror stuff that is really spooky and really creepy. But like I said, when you get to Crossed, it's like all limits are off, and it goes really wild. And like I said, it's just people can get desensitized to stuff, which means if they see like anything too much
He looks
too
like he has a
crazy,
little beard.
stuff that isn't as crazy doesn't seem crazy at all to them.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is just not the type of stuff you start out on. This is kind of like a reward to yourself for after being into horror for years. Then it's like you kind of graduate to Crossed.
Wow.
That's the way I feel about it. Now, can't tell people what they want to read. If they want to read it and get started with it, then that's what they do. But always give people a little warning about crossed and just let them know, like, hey, it's
Pretty dark.
yeah, it's like some of the darkest thoughts you would ever think, but people have drawn it out, so be careful.
Oh my goodness.
Where?
Yeah, see, like that
Just the
one's
covers.
I don't see.
yeah, that one's like a weightlifters. They're weightlifting.
Oh my god.
Now that doesn't really happen in the books. It's just a cover,
Ah.
but the crossed is like a virus, and it makes you do all the worst things you could ever think of.
The worstest thing.
The very worstest things. Don't even try to think of them. But that's the type of stuff that people do at crossed, because they totally lose themselves and just become super violent, messed up people.
Is
thing
there a
is
way for
funny.
them to not be like that?
You just can't get none of their body fluids or anything on you, but once you get it on you, you're pretty much done for.
So it's like they're zombies, kind of.
Nice.
He's kind of looking
Kinda.
interesting.
They don't really, most of them don't really think for themselves anymore. There's a few of them that do, kind of a couple smart crossed, but most of them are just kind of mindless beasts. It's like raccoons with rabies or something, just but in a human body, just running around. And they're not slow and dead like zombies. You know what I mean?
But like with getting anything on you like that.
Yeah.
Father.
They spit on you, or you get their blood on them, or anything. Don't let them touch you. Don't let them scratch you. And a lot of them, though, if they did something before, they can remember how to do it. Like if they knew how to drive a car, a lot of them can drive a car. Or if they
The people can?
crossed, yeah.
Oh gosh. That's not good.
Now, not saying that they won't just get excited and run their car off a cliff for the fun of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there's certain things, like if they could sell a boat before, they can sell a boat while they're crossed. So it's not like zombies where they get completely stupid. They still maintain some of themselves, but they have no morals anymore. They don't care about people or hurting things anymore.
He needs more
All that
spike
goes
on
out the
him.
window.
I think his horns are too low. I think if I put his, maybe that'll make him look a little bit more scary. So he just looks like they're way too low. Like they're drooping down, like he's sad or something. They're like not the best, but it's good. It's a cute sketch. It's cute. I like it. Yeah, I can
Very
see
cool.
why Father said that I would take probably like a long time to release something.
Hey, now look. Now do it real careful. And try to do the word balloons and put the words in there. Like this, because she says right here, like, okay, now, this is your second chance. Because that was the first She-Hulk from the 1970s that she's holding. And this was the second series. That's why she says, this is your second chance. If you don't buy my book this time, I'm going to come to your house and rip up all your X-Men. So now look at it, though, and maybe don't make it go into her hair and be as close. You know what I mean? Just have it pretty close, but try to do it real good, just like your art. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that'll all come together cool if you put the word bubbles on her.
You really turned out to look so funny, then. Yes.
Gone. Sure.
They look like, and there's this girl. Her whole family's crossed except for her.
Where is she? Right there. I'm gonna hang on, Nola. I know how you would escape them. Oh my god. Oh, that's scary.
Don't they look like a scary family
Yeah.
now?
She's like, she's just like
That was different.
Have you read a bunch of those books, Father?
I've read everything Cross they've ever put out.
Is it really good?
I like it. Like I said, it's too much for probably a lot of people.
It probably
And
be
you
too
gotta
much
be-
for me.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I
like
mean,
I s-
as an adult, probably as well.
there's a good
I just have a
chance.
very sensitive heart.
Oh, well, I mean,
So-
there's a very good chance
Have you
it'd be
ever
too
cried?
much. Huh?
Have you ever cried reading it?
No, like I said, the way I read is different. I don't usually like laugh out loud or cry or something. It's more, it's all in your head.
Yeah.
But no, there's definitely been plenty of moments in Cross where I was like, oh wow.
Yeah.
But sure, I'm just Now I'm gonna put some Thor comics together.
Gonna.
These are mainly from the 2007 run, so these were coming out just a couple years before you were born. A few years. It's not quite as old.
You look a bit too muscular. Oh, your X and one N. I'm gonna go to your house.
There we go.
Yep. Now do the one thing on the word bubbles. See how there's like an extra word bubble around the bubble? Add it, I was going to say add it to the outside, not the inside.
No?
You know what I mean? That way you're not cutting into your words. Now I'd leave that one be, I guess, unless you actually, yeah, you might want to erase that a little bit. But go around the outside so you're not cutting into your words anymore. That'd be part of lettering, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Don't.
Because the word bubbles and all that is art too.
Sure.
It is. Look at it. Its placement and the way it looks. What type of fonts they decide to use. See how the X-Men looks different than the rest of the words too there? Like, it's supposed to look like the logo. I'm not sure who did the lettering on that one.
Crazy, you're almost finished and I'm still
Boom.
on the first guy.
Boom.
Cute. Now you know what? For the heck of it, now don't have it come into her hair, but try to do the sensational She-Hulk,
Okay.
and maybe even try to do the little box right there.
Well, I'll try to put this in, but I don't think I'm going to be able to
Yeah,
do
you
all
can be able to
these
do all
words.
that, but you might be able to do the little Marvel and then put the little explosion there, like, and just put. You might not even have to write all the
Fab.
words. Just put like first issue.
Or fab.
Yeah.
Fab first.
Fab first. You know what I mean?
It sounds like fabulous first.
The sense.
That's what it says. Fabulous first issue.
Sat.
Okay, Father. Well, this is the monster so
Facial.
far.
Looking good.
I always
Still
let
a
us
lot of work
capitalize
to be
stuff,
done
so
though
I
with
don't-
this monster. For instance, his knee.
Yep. I was gonna say, you should look at it and try to do it in that style a little bit.
Yeah.
It's a little challenge for you, ain't it?
Yes.
Bubbles. I used to be really good at doing bubble letters.
They're a bit difficult now.